Our correspondent Charles Oporom is in River State, Port Harcourt, so there's some protest there. He's in the thick of things, so his station is just moving all over the place, and it's an active scenario. So let's get to him and see if we could just get him on the line to talk to us about what you see right now. Good morning, Charles. Yeah, we already see images of protesters marching from one end to the other. Could you situate that for us now? What's going on?
Good morning, Chamberlain. Yes, I am live here in Buguma, Council headquarters of Asari-Toru local government area of River State. As early as 8 a.m., the crowd started collecting somewhere in Buguma, opposite one of their grammar schools, led by the former chairman, the one whose tenure just expired last week, Onengiyeofori George. Initially, we thought, I thought it was going to be like a press briefing or something of that nature. But then when we got here, we saw crowds collecting from the different wards of the local government, and they started waving placards, chanting, singing, and some of the inscription on the placards include the ones I could read. They were asking the Inspector General of Police to continue to order his men to occupy the council headquarters. Some of the inscriptions read like, Seminalai Fubara, you cannot continue to behave anyhow and go scot-free. And there is no vacancy in Asari-Toru local government, you know, among others. So it looks like it's a protest put together, mobilized by the immediate past council chairman, because it's happening across 21 out of the 23 local government areas in the state. We've walked from one end of the town to the other. We understand the former chairman told me that they would be presenting a letter to the IG through the DPO. And then, of course, when they present that letter, they want to ask the police to continue to occupy the council.
Okay, but Charles, are any one of them in sight? Have you seen any one of them? The former council chairman.
Say again.
Have you seen any one of the former council chairmen?
Oh yes, I was just with Onengiyeofori George. You know, he's the one leading the protest, so I couldn't really pull him aside to have this conversation. But he's the one leading the protest. He was here, and indeed, he's at the forefront. His people, his supporters are chanting and singing alongside him. And it's not just here. My other colleague is somewhere else in Asari-Toru, and it's the same thing. You know, I understand that the former chairman had a meeting last night where they agreed to take on this protest. And this is coming despite an advisory from the River State Police Command against holding protests today. Kimberly.
Well, Charles, can you also bring us up to speed, because we understand there was a statement by the commander of, beg your pardon, the CP in River State, now released by the PRO in Rivers, saying that, you know, people should not protest today, that the protest had every risk of being infiltrated. It doesn't appear that that warning was heeded, was it?
Yes, Mark, but you are correct. The statement was released and signed yesterday by SP Grace Iringe Koko, the spokesperson of the River State Police Command. And a part of that statement read, while we recognize the rights of Nigerians to peaceful protest, we advise against protesting at this time. Now, the idea, of course, was that the police, by their intelligence, thought or believed that the protest, if they went on, was going to be infiltrated by faith columnists, and it could lead to a breakdown of law and order. Remember, yesterday the former chairman held a press briefing where they raised an alarm about a protest, another protest, which was supposed to have held today by NOLGI, the members of NOLGI, that's the local government employees, their union, the organized labor, NLC, CUC, and some civil society organizations. You know, when they raised alarm about that, barely 2 hours later, organized labor came out, did their own press briefing, where they asked their members not to protest today. But interestingly, there was a third press briefing yesterday by the caretaker committee chairman as appointed by the governor, and there was a counter accusation yesterday by the CTC chairman, accusing the former chairman of masterminding a protest for today. Apparently, it looks like that was the case, because it's happening right now. Mark Bay.
Well, thank you very much, Charles. Thank you for your report, and please stay safe out there.
Thank you. Thank you very much.